Hey, everybody, it's Clue Connors with radiusbob.com. Just wanted to share our latest and greatest feature, the electronic scope of appointment. That's right, for our Medicare agents and agencies. We've gone through the past few weeks and built out the ability to send your leads an electronic scope of appointment that can be completed, submitted, and saved as a PDF within the system. Very exciting, very cutting edge, one way to allow you guys to make your life easier as we get into open enrollment, which is just a few short weeks away. So I'm going to show you how to do it from an account owner perspective, how to do it from an agent perspective, and then anything else you need to do as you move forward with the process. So click on settings, scroll down to email, columns, calendar. We're going to go ahead and activate the electronic scope of appointment form by clicking this box. So we've got that enabled. On the default plans to represent, this is where you're going to put in the various plans that's going to pre-populate on the PDF. So typically you want to cover all these: MAPD, Medicare Advantage, Part D, Supplement, Ancillary, so on and so forth. So scroll down to the bottom. Let's go ahead and save that. So now you've activated and enabled the ability to send a scope of appointment. But let's just do a few more things as an agent. Account, top right, my information. We're going to want to add an agent number. So let's just put in a sample number here. Scroll down there to save it. This will be applied to the PDF too as well. And then you're going to want to upload a copy of your digital signature. So go ahead and click on the signature tab, which is new. I've got a sample in here I'm going to add to it. So I've uploaded my sample, upload signature, quick refresh, and there it is. Excellent. So now I am configured and ready to send a scope of appointment to my leads. So if I click on leads, left-hand side, I'm going to go to our sample lead in here, Joseph Connors. Click on his name. You'll see in the top right, now we've got a generate SOA button. Once I click that, it's going to bring up an overlay screen. Initial method of contact, you'll just want to populate that based upon how you initially contacted the lead. There's our MAPD, MAPDP settings that we had put in on the previous page. The date the appointment's going to be completed, I'll just select today's date. Then you'll see on the bottom left here, we got some representative information, which is myself as the agent. We've got the beneficiary information, which is Joseph Connors. And then we can see that the email is going to be fired off once we click submit. So make sure you've got an email on file for this lead, which is going to be pulled directly from their profile page. So that email has been sent. If I click on my Gmail account, you'll see here's the sample template that is within your drips section. So you can edit this as needed, but we've already got a predefined one. It's pretty straightforward. So if I was the lead and I clicked on click here to complete scope of appointment, it's going to open up a page that's unique and dedicated just to this individual lead. If you've got a logo inside your Radius account, that'll be displayed here. If not, the agency name, that'll be displayed from your company settings. So we've got the scope of appointment confirmation form. So as I scroll down, the lead will be able to check any of the boxes they'd like to learn more about. They can apply their digital signature. If it's not good enough, they can try it again. It's got today's date, which is the appointment date we set forth. If there is an authorized representative, he or she can put in her name and her relationship to the beneficiary. As I scroll down, we're going to see some of the agent information, both my name, the phone number, my license and ID that we put in, the beneficiary information, beneficiary phone number, the date of the appointment, the address, the initial contact, my digital signature. And as you scroll down below, we've got the CMS required listing of Medicare options and plan options that could be discussed and the definitions that are relevant to those on a standard scope of appointment form. I'm not going to click submit yet. So now if I go back into the Joseph Connor profile, you're going to see one thing. When we click on the Files tab, now we've got a scope of appointment section. Here is the one we initially sent. So the status is requested. So we've gone out and we've requested the signature in the form to be completed. We've got the appointment date, the agent it's assigned to, or the agent sent it out. And then we've got some additional features to allow you to resend the document or the information if the lead hadn't received it at that point in time. So you can click on email. That'll open up the email overlay window. This will allow you to send a new link or the existing link to the lead. You can send a text message by clicking on text. Make sure they've got a cell phone number in their profile, and it pre-populates with some information and the link as well. And then finally, if you're looking to get a signature in person, you can go ahead and inside and click on the Open for Signature. And this is going to open up the PDF and allow the Leader client to do a signature in person. Now, if I jump back real quick and I go ahead and submit this scope of appointment confirmation form, clicking Submit, they're going to get a confirmation page. It says, thank you for completing everything. This can actually be modified and edited on your within your landing page sections too as well. So you can modify this thank you page within the landing pages section within Radius. Now, if I go back to the Joseph Connors profile, just one click out of the tab, go back into the tab. Now you're going to see the change in the update. The status now is completed. It has the appointment date, the agent. We've captured a little bit of information to help stay compliant from a CMS perspective. When it was signed, so the date and time, the actual IP address from the individual that had signed the information, the scope of appointment form, as well as some additional browser information. And now you can click on download and you can view the PDF that's been generated. And you'll see here's all the checkboxes, here's the signature, today's date, all the information that was pre-populated on the form too as well. And then the definition of products down below too as well. So now we have a PDF, and this can be saved down to your local computer too as well. But obviously it's going to be saved within the profile of the lead within Radius. It's there. Only account owners can delete that. So the standard agent user type cannot delete the scope of appointment. And that'll help retain that 10-year requirement from a CMS perspective too as well. So very exciting. Very, very helpful from a standpoint of, as we go into open enrollment, being able to launch and send and get completed scope of appointment forms electronically now within Radius.